You wanted it, you asked for it. Well, maybe you didn't ask for it, but we got it anyway. Summoning, definitely taking it to a whole new level. We're going to actually be able to summon our friends from the PSN, directly from the PSN friend list into the game. I mean, that's awesome. This definitely fixes a lot of problems that we had in Dark Souls 2, definitely, minus soul memory, with summoning people. In Dark Souls 1, especially areas like the forest, you had to kind of look through all the names just to find your friend. By the time you found your friend, you were already getting invaded and had invaders pretty much chase you. You don't even get a chance to summon anyone. This fixes all of that. So this is really awesome. Transformations. Okay, this is kind of a subject that we don't have a whole lot of information on, but we definitely do know it will be in game. You will be able to transform from hunter into some sort of beast, monster. There'll be multiple transformations, and with each transformation you will have a different set of moves, abilities. Maybe some of the moves will be you'll be able to leap extremely high into the air, have special attacks, power up. You might even be able to hide amongst other monsters of the same kind, the same kin as you. As for example, if you are a werewolf and there are other werewolves inside the game in that area, you'll be able to move amongst them without any aggro, without provoking them. You'll be able to hide amongst them, amongst your own monster kin. Now that could be really useful, and that can be very helpful when playing in certain environments as far as PvP goes. Imagine someone comes into your game and they invade you and you're transformed, and they come in and you have your brethren around you, other werewolves, and they actually help you fend off the invader. Now that's something to think about. You farm, you customize, you make sacrifices in defense, all for the sake of looking good. Yeah, Fashion Souls, I'm talking to you. Doesn't it annoy you that when you summon into someone's world, you take on this look of a sort of phantom shade or a kind of ghost-like appearance? Totally jacking up your Fashion Soul swag. Yeah, me too. Evidence shows that in BloodBorne, you will be able to maintain your soul fashion, your Fashion Souls. Yep. Even while summoned to another player's world. Can I get a slow clap? Now your turn. Now that's what I'm talking about. BloodBorne is going to be targeted at 1080p and 30 frames per second, but it's been hinted that before release it may be bumped up to 60 frames per second. Now I know there's been a lot of discussion, kind of mixed ideas or opinions on this particular topic. I'm just going to tell you from my personal experience. I played the beta, and let me tell you this, the game is gorgeous. I mean, there were no frame rate drops. If there were any, they definitely were not noticeable. The game is graphically superior to Demon Souls, Dark Souls in every way that you can just think of. I mean, from every angle, it was just smooth, precise, and anybody telling you different, they either are one or two people. One, they're the fanboy to a little bit upset that the game is gone exclusive and Sony got a hold of it, or two, they haven't actually played the beta. They've only seen it or heard about it. They haven't actually seen it with their own eyes. And let me tell you, those videos, they can't really justify it. It's really that great. You have to see it for yourself. Enemy AI. The new enemy AI has been brought to life. Enemies no longer just sit around and wait for you to approach. Now they out looking for you. Whether you're hiding behind a rock, behind a door, they're trying to get you. And they brought some friends along for the hunt. You'll notice over time that the enemies would take different paths, alternate routes, to close in on you and try to strategically surround you to cut off all escape routes. Also, some NPCs seem to have their own agenda. You'll witness them killing other monsters, traveling through the world, and maybe even doing their own side quests, which you could have an option to join in and help out, or just stand aside and watch things go down. And did I forget to mention, they talk now. They're talking trash the entire time, name calling and whatnot. Some enemies will also beg for their lives before you kill them. What would you do if an undead citizen would try to talk his way out of being killed by you?